Good evening YouTube, this is a Twisted here bringing an update of my latest purchase. This is the beautiful tank known as the Object 704. Now, I have had this unlocked and I had to play it for quite a long time, back when Tier 9 TDs were the maximum you could get, and fell in love with it. So quite a while afterwards, don't know why, but I just promptly forgot about it, so decided to rebuy it and have some fun with it. Now, for those like you viewers that are new to the game and don't quite realise, obviously, the reputation of it, let us tell you. The reputation of this vehicle is that gun there, the dreaded BL10. Same gun as you get on the ISU 152. As you can see, it's 152mm in size, which makes overmatching people's side armours very possible. 286mm of penetration, which is, you do not need premium ammo. 750 average damage, it hurts. However, the accuracy and aim time aren't amazing. Now, there's a saying that you don't fire the BL10, the BL10 decides if you fire it or not, because the gun has got a mind of its own. Basically, that gun controls the tank, not you. It really is quite strange, to say the least. However, it is a Tier 9 tank destroyer, and you will very commonly see Tier 10 games. Doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. With that much penetration, there we go. With that much penetration, it's gonna hurt wherever it hits. And you know, my first game I got in this thing, I shot an IS-7 through the front, driver's hatch and ammo racked them from full health. You know, it's not a tank that people will ignore. However, just to go over the basic stats ways, it has 1600 hit points. You know, it can hold its own. Its weight, with all the equipment in, when I do eventually buy them, it'll be approximately 50 tons. Engine power 700, that's with a top engine. Traverse speed, speed limit 37. You know, it is quite nippy, forward and backwards, as you'll see. Traverse speed 22. That ain't good. It's cool. It's very slow to turn. Hull armour 120, 90, 60. Now, as you can see, it has got a very nice slope to the front. In fact, it's got angles all over it. However, most shells will pass through it. I don't know why. Well, it's not like a Foch, for example, with 180mm. This is only 120. Most things will penetrate the tail that you're fighting. However, you will get people who don't know what to do, or who like to auto aim, and they'll just hit this big block here and probably do nothing. That is pretty much your frontal armour. That block. There we go. That block is pretty much your frontal armour. That's all you really want to rely on. What this thing does have going for it, however, to protect itself, is very, very good camouflage rating. This thing melts away into the shadows extremely quickly after firing, as if it even lights up. It really is that good. So, gun traverse speed is irrelevant because, as you can see, you don't have a turret. However, it does have quite a wide gun arc, so to speak. View range 390 meters. It's not the best, but obviously, you know, my crew is not 100% yet, and obviously is skills that you can get, recon, you know, situational awareness, etc., etc. You can put the coated optics, or preferably rather binocular telescopes if you're going to use them. Personally, I wouldn't. What I'm planning on using is vents, rammer, and gun lane drive. So I can get the use of that gun out a lot more often. As you can see, you've got your commander, gunner, driver, loader, radio and loader. I'm sure there's a radio operator. Guess it mustn't be. Unless the commander doubles up as the pair of them, which we'll soon see. Yep, there we go. The commander's also the radio operator. So you kind of train both the view ranges at the same time, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. Now, like I said, the damage on this thing, I've had mine, I played mine, like I said, back when it was TR 9, and that was the highest TD you can get. And in total, played 282 battles, destroyed 457 vehicles. Average damage Where are we here? Average damage caused to enemy vehicles, 2,419. Well, mate, not a major amount. Me T57 heavy, I believe it has 3,105. That's an auto loader. You know, that's going to do 1,600 damage average per clip with a 20-second reload. At the minute, on this thing, well, like I said, I'm getting like 18-second reload. I mean, 3.51 rounds per minute, 750 average damage. You know, the T57 does put out more damage. And obviously, with these new lines of auto-load and tank destroyers, and the single-shot ones are starting to find themselves a bit outclassed. As we all know about this ridiculous new Waffen Träger E100, that is just stupid. But this is just something I thought I would have to share with new players who are new to the game or relatively new and haven't fully seen the beauty which is the Object 704. I mean, it looks, even when you start going into camo, which obviously I'm not going to do properly yet. Personally, I prefer that one for the winter. You've just got so many lovely. It just looks so nice with the camouflage on. You know what I mean? It just looks beautiful from pretty much any angle, and it is quite short. You know, and not to mention artillery. It will hurt, especially if it hits you. But you have got armor, so you're not as weak as the new open-topped German tank destroyers. But anyways, like I said, uploaded this video just purely because the amount of fun I've had with it tonight is just. I thought this is a vehicle that needs to be shared with the world for those who didn't know about it. And if you're wondering what is its precursor, it's this little beauty here, the ISU. Gets the exact same gun, albeit slightly less rate of fire. You know, it's a little bit worse accuracy, 4.1 compared to 3.9. Aim time 3.4. Let's check. Yep, a little bit longer aim time, but the ISU, you know, you're talking a TR-8 TD. That will see. You will end up in battles as that, alongside things like the KV-1S. You know, the T-150s, the KV-2s, any of these are one-shot territory from full health. You know, I mean, like I said, just look at that 750 average damage. That's, you know, not the maximum you can do. I think maximum's in the 900s. They're going 938 maximum damage if you roll high. So you can have a lot of fun with this tank. Anyways, I shall thank you. Thanks for watching. As normal, please feel free to subscribe, rate, like, dislike, comment, whatever you wish to do. This is a Twisted. Good night.